Hello students, welcome to Pathak's Computer Academy online classes. In the previous video, we learned about the basics of Scratch, in which we learned about the various blocks present in Scratch, the components of Scratch, and after that, we learned about conditional statements and looping statements. So, move on further. Today, we will cover the following things. First one is, what are ask and answer block? What are the use of variables? And after that, adding sound and music in Scratch. And at last, we learn about how to create animated images or create a small game. So let's start. So as the name suggests, ask means if anything needed from the user. So whatever you want from the user, you have to ask, and to take the input from the user, we need an answer block. Clear? Just same as scanf and printf in C language, cout and cin function used in C++. Okay. So in Scratch, you can also take value from the keyboard. So how? Here is a small example you can see. There is a program that I have to move cat in clockwise direction, but the angle is to be asked or entered by the user. So what is to be done? I have to take a ask block, write whatever the question I want to put in, and then that answer is the degree for which the sprite will move on. Okay, this is a simple example through which you can understand what are the uses of ask and answer block. So I'm going to show you with practical approach. I have already created the program for the easiness. So here, ask and answer. My project is now loading. It will take time. No issue. Now here you can see that. Here, as soon as I had drag and drop these here, ask and wait, and you have to click on this answer. That's why here you can see that in the background answer is showing. If I unchecked, then here the answer will disappear, but I need that answer, so I have to check it. Okay, so I'm going to click. Here you can see that in the background, sprite is asking how much degree the cat moves. So I'm going to tell him that 60 degree is to be moved in the direction clockwise. As soon as I press enter, you can see that my sprite move on. I'm going to give some weight position also so that you can see much better. I'm going to delete it. Now I'm going to again run it. How much degree? Now I'm going to say, let us take 30 degree. So, no, my sprite is not moving. Something went wrong. Answer 30 degree right hand side. It is okay. It is fine. But why it is not working? Here you can see that. As soon as I have given 60 degree, it moves towards left to right. Again, I am going to click. Again, it will ask something. I'm going to say 90 degree. 90 degree, nothing will happen. Again, I'm going to take, let us take 45 degree. So here you can see that my sprite is moving towards in the direction. Okay. So this is the way you can take value from the user. Move on. Now, variables. In each and every language, there is a terminology known as variables. Variables are nothing, just a memory location where some value is to be stored. Okay, that's why here I am written out. Variable in programming terminology are simply a container that can store some value. Okay, and that value can be anything, integer, string, boolean, or any value. And here you can see a small program written by me. What is this? I have taken a variable, my variable, to 6. Value 6 is given to my variable. Now, I repeated these lines of code 10 times. So what is to be done? If else condition is to be taken care of. If my variable is greater than 5, yes, 6 is greater than 5 for the first time. Then what is to be done? This line is to be executed. Say hello for 2 seconds. Sprite will say hello. Now, my value of my variable will changes to -1. Now again, it move on. Now value is 2 because it should run 10 times. One time is run. Now second time it is going to be run. Now, what is the variable value of my variable? My variable value is -1. Again, -1 is greater than 5. No. So else part will be executed. It will show hum for 2 seconds. And again, my variable will be changed by what? 1. Here you can see that 1. Okay. Clear? So now I'm going to run my program. Load from computer. variable example. So my project is now loading. So here you can see that now I'm going to run my program. You will see what will happen. Hello for 2 seconds. Hello, one by one, 10 times. You can see. Clear? My program is now ended. So what will happen? It will happen that first time my value is 6. 6 is greater than 5. Yes. Hello will be printed. Now my variable is decreased by -1 value. So now value is 5. Again, 5 is greater than 5. No. So hum will be printed. Now change variable by 1. So again value is 6. So 6 is greater than 5. Yes. Again hello will be printed. Again my variable will change to -1. So it becomes 5. Again 5 greater than 5. No, else part will be executed. So 5 times it will print hello and 5 times it will print hum. So like that, you can use my variable. And here you can see that my variable block are available. So I think it is very clear to you. Now move on further. Adding sound. It is very simple. If you want to add some sound in your program, then sound block is to be used. So here you can see that I have created a program that will repeat it 20 times, 10 times for this logic and 10 times for this logic. So in this logic, you can see that my cat, my sprite will move to position 10 and increased her volume meow up to 10 decimal. So you will heard that the capacity of the meow sound is increasing. And as soon as this repeat will be executed, then the sprite move back by 10 position, and as soon as it move by -10, the volume is decreasing and you will heard a lower version of meow. And this will happen forever till you stop the program. So I am going to show you. Load from your program. Now, sound example. Project is loading. So here you can see that. I'm going to run my program. Something not happening. Let's take when clicked. I've just inserted. So my program is here. You can see that my cat is moving towards 10 steps, but music is not listened by you as I have used microphone. That's why you are unable to listen the sound, but it will going on forever till I stop the program from here. Okay. Again, moving further, the same thing can be happened with the music. Music can also be added if you have some music, recorded music you have, then you can use it from the sound block. This is very much easy. So I'm going to move on. Now, animated images. How to create animated images? You always seen in your WhatsApp or Facebook that animated images are flashing. Some boy is moving their hand up and down. Some baby are crying. These all are example of an animated images. And this can be done with Scratch too. So what is to be done? Here is the example I have shown you. But I have taken a new sprite known as bat. And bat have various functionality. Bat A, bat B, bat C, bat D. There are, I think, 4 steps. The costume can be changed. So what I am going to try that the bat flying their wings up and down. So forever value is to be taken. Switch costume to bat A, wait 5 seconds. Switch costume to bat B, wait 5 seconds. So it will look like that my sprite is flying. Okay. So how? Here you can see. Load from your computer. Animation example. I'm going to open. Loading your project. So here you can see that I have taken a new sprite bat. So from where you can take? Here you can see choose a sprite. If you click on it, there are various sprites available in Scratch software from where you can take it. These are. Okay. So I have taken an animal bat. Clear? And the same thing will be happened for the background. Background can be taken from here. Choose a backdrop. So there are various backdrop are available. You can search or click on various items and choose whatever you want. Clear? So I have already taken and already write a program. So, okay. Second thing is you have to look what are the various costumes are available for that sprite. So here you can see that code, costume, sound. So from you have to click on costume tab. Here, I already told you that there are 4 costumes are available. Bat A, Bat B. Here, the wings are on the lower side, 3 and 4. So whatever you want to take, you take it. I have taken only 1 and 2, Bat A and Bat B. You can change from here. Okay. So I'm going to run it. So here you can see that something like animation, it look like that a bat is flying. Okay. So I think it is very clear to you. Now I'm going to stop it. Move on further. So the last topic is how to create a game. So there are various games that you can create. Okay. You have some knowledge about what the game is. What are the functionality of a particular game? You can go through code.org. There are various applications already made in various programming, such as Scratch programming too, from where you can learn how to create a game. Okay. Now, I am going to show you a jumping game, how to create a jumping game. So what are the steps? Make a character jump. I have taken a character and that character should jump from upward and downward, upward and downward. After that, I have to make a moving obstacle. Again, a new sprite is to be taken as an obstacle, and that should be moved in the background from right to left. Stop the game if my character is touched with the moving obstacle, then my game is stopped. Add more obstacle if you need, and keep score. As soon as obstacle is cleared by the character, 1 score is to be added, so that how much score you have created, that is the maximum score you achieve. So make your character jump. So pick any character from the available block, choose a suitable background. Now code for make a character upward. I already discussed in the previous lecture how to jump the sprite. Okay. Code for make a jump downward. Jump the character when press the space key. Enhance the jump by making a sound. So here you can see that when space bar key pressed, start sound chirp. Why? Because I have taken a chick as a jumping character. Now, this logic is very clear to you because I have already shown you in the previous video. Here, 10 times it moves towards upper direction, and again it will repeat the same thing but in the reverse direction. So it look like that my character is jumping. Next, moving obstacle is to be designed. So what I have to take, again a sprite, whatever. Here I have taken an egg. Okay, make a obstacle smaller. Why? Because I have to jump the character towards an egg. So if the obstacle is smaller, then jumping will be easy. Now move the obstacle from right screen to the left screen. So here you can see that the logic is very clear to you. Go to 2 to 4 x-axis and minus 152 y-axis. Clear? And glide function is to be used. Glide are used to move on from left, right to left. Okay, up to where? Minus 233, minus 156. Clear? Now, how to stop the game? It is very easy. As soon as the chick touches the egg, so here, wait until touching chick. Stop. And if the game is stopped, your character, jumping character, should be in his previous position. So I have to use this. This is my previous coordinate where the chick will start the game. Okay. Now next one is keep scoring. So for scoring, what is to be done? Wherever you have written that as soon as it will click, set scores to 0. And here, where you have repeated for jumping the character, one line is to be added that change score by 1. That's all. So I am going to show you file, load from your computer. Jumping chick game. My project is now loading. Here, this is a chick. Okay, this is one sprite, and this is an egg, which is another sprite. So for chick, you have designed this program and this. When clicked, go to the position and set score to 0. And when space is pressed, now my game should be started. And for egg, here you can see that my programming is written over here. Two things: when clicked, wait until chick is touching, stop all. Second thing, running the egg from right to left forever and glide it so that it looks like that it is moving towards the chick. This is a very simple example. Whenever your internet is hanged, you can see that the same program, the same game is shown by the Google. Okay, now I'm going to start it. So I'm going to start my program by pressing space. So here you can see that again the egg is touched, my program is stopped. Now 1, here you can see that my score is changing. So same, as soon as you are moving out, you can see that my score is going on. Here, some part of chick leg is touched by an egg. So my program is stopped here. Okay. And as soon as I started a new game, the score will initialize to 0. You can see that here. Okay. So this is the end of everything related to Scratch programming. Today we learned about ask and answer block, how to add music and sound, and how to create animation and games. So that's all from my side for CBSE 10th standard students. I have covered the whole syllabus of CBSE 10th standard in 22 lectures. That lectures can be a little bit lengthy, but in 22 lectures, you get everything related to CBSE pattern on CBSE syllabus for 10th class. One more thing, you have to take either Scratch programming or Python programming for examination for unit 4. Okay. So thank you so much.